Hi everybody, welcome back to the channel. So today we're in a little bit more of a populated area, so I've noticed I heard gunfire and quads when I first got in, so if you hear that, know that it could happen today. Other than that, we're in for a walkabout, try out some new gear, and cook up a feed, so stay tuned. So I've been walking parallel to this quad trail for a while. It's kind of really muddy and stuff, but in the woods just next to it, it's beautiful. So what I'm trying to do is just find a spot that I can tuck away and maybe do some kind of like a little stealth camp where I'm just tucked off the trail enough that you can't see me, but just kind of have my own little overnight oasis, you know what I mean? So we'll trudge on here for a little bit. I hear quads off in the distance now, but we'll trudge on for a bit, see if we can't find a spot to call home for tonight. So, just bushwhacking it for a little while, but you can hear the quads way off in the distance over there. But I come back out to the trail because the trail looks awesome. So, I'll just make a couple of quick kilometers on this trail now and find a little spot to duck off into the woods. Yeah, it's pretty good. So I got some new stuff today. I've kind of migrated the whole shelter system, thermarest, everything inside the main part of the backpack. And doing that freed up a lot of my outside space. So I added some gear. Mostly stuff that technically for overnight backpacking you don't need, but see if I can get. So you probably can't see it there. I'll show you when we stop, but it's got a Keltec Sub 2000. Just a little backpack carbine, folds up. Nice piece of kit. So just kind of added that because it was the lightest little carbine I could find. I mean, for a little 9mm, it weighs the same as my single shot shotgun. So I figured I would add it. It just gives something extra on the pack, right? But yeah, we'll trudge on a little further down this trail, see what we can see. So now that camp is somewhat settled up, do a little bit of exploring. I was doing a little bit of shooting and stuff too. Just a little bit of playing around. You can kind of hear some quads off in the distance. I did have one bike go by the trail earlier, but he can't see me. I'm in the bush off the trail a little ways. But just came in through here. As you can see, you know, we're probably 100 yards, 150 yards off the trail. Nobody see you in here. Nobody would see you in here. But it makes for easy walking. So you walk a trail. If I would have known, I probably would have brought the bike, brought the little quad, but I mostly came in here to try that little Keltec out. If you're interested in the Keltec, I'll probably have her posted in a separate video. But mostly just came in to check that out, see how it worked out. And that's the thing, you come in and it's a little bit louder in here. It's a little bit like more used, like there's bikes, there's gunshots going off like randomly, you'll hear gunshots. So it makes it a really good place to bring a new firearm out, to try it out, run around with it, you know, to see if it's any good. And so far it's doing really well. So I had camp set up. I don't have the tarps put up because it's a beautiful day, but I'm not sure if I'm even going to stay tonight. Maybe, I don't know, 50-50, because it is a bit loud around here, but we'll see if we settle in after we get some grub. So first thing I'm going to do now is make that homemade soup stew. It's going to be a good feed, but I'll get that going there now. So I got a nice stump out from the camp that's perfect for cooking on again like last time. So let's do it. All right. Thanks. Plane off in the distance. There's gunfire in the background. I don't know. Maybe I'll call this like I don't know, backwoods soup, dodging gunfire, because this man's everywhere. But it's pretty cool. Look at my little spot here. Oh, hear that? Yeah. So it's no problem to come out here and try the little carbine out and shoot a little bit. But after all that, now I'm focusing in on dinner. So for dinner today, list of ingredients. So I just got basically the cheapest beef I could get, which was just these fast fries. They'll make a little pot of soup for me, no problem. This is turnip, or sometimes called like rutabaga, is pretty close to it. Half an onion, 1 potato, 2 carrots, some onion powder, and some rice. And I have some other spices too, like savory and some salt and pepper and stuff like that. So let's get it started. First thing, let's get the meat going. Okay, so kind of the first thing we want to prep out is our onion and our meat. That's the first thing that we'll put into kind of get simmering on the stove. I will admit, it's easy to do your own thing out here. This section is pretty busy. So we're just going to use our titanium cook pot to make this soup. Once again, back to the Spyderco paramilitary for my food prep knife kind of deal. And we're just going to kind of get these cut up here. We're going to boil them anyway, so it doesn't have to be, it's kind of however big you want your chunks of meat to be. I just kind of cut them random. That's kind of what I do. Keep it somewhat simple. Tell you, being here in the bush and there's no wind today at all, so Everything's kind of free in the bush today. It's pretty nice. And this will make a nice, it's enough to give it a nice beef broth. And there's going to be quite a few vegetables in this as well. So, yeah. But I came out today prepared to be honest, what I came out to do was try out that gun, and I figured I'd play a little bit with something decent to eat. Because it's, like, I can shoot from here, right? I can shoot into the bush right there. It's pretty good. So, yeah. So now normally what my wife would do at this point is she would kind of brown sear the meat, which does give it more flavor. But this is bush cooking with Kev, and I'm a bit lazier than she is when it comes to the cooking. Now, we'll get the stove and get the water on the go. Add some water to that. There we go. And that'll be the start of it. Salt and pepper. And savory. You got broth there now. Oh, here she is. Let's give her a go. Well, it's the same here anyway. Pretty good. So while that simmers over there, we will prepare the vegetables. At least get the carrot and the turnip on there. Hey, boy. Carrot and the turnip. There it is. Looks pretty good, eh? Not too bad. Not too bad. Here on the side of a quad trail. Not too bad at all. Couple of more bikes went by about a half hour ago. Nobody's seen me though. So, you know, after all, I moved the hammock probably maybe 200 yards from the trail. Nobody would see it in here. You can hear the bikes now. It was really good though. Come in, tried out the Keltec, made a little boiler of soup, and I don't think I'm going to stay tonight. I'm going to pack up and get out of here after this, because it seems like it's a very popular spot. So I did what I came to do. Had my little siesta in the hammock, cook my feed. I think I'll just head home after I eat my grub, of course. All right, check back in a bit. Well, that's pretty much it for this trip, guys. Simple day in, simple day out. I mean, there's a lot of quad and a lot of shooting, a lot of activity here, so it was good for a day trip. It was really good for a day trip. So I'm going to start heading my way out now, and so recap on the trip. Nice little walk in the trail. I'll come back here on the quad when I get a chance. Homemade soup on the trail is awesome. Takes about an hour to cook it, but if you're okay to flake out while you're waiting, you're good. And Keltec Sub 2K is a great little backpacker gun. So I'll probably put that out in a separate video, what I did with the Keltec today. But other than that, same as always, stay safe, love your family, take care, and I'll see you on the next one.